A lot of conservatives in particular would say that the rise in Islamophobia is a result not of hate, but of fear, a legitimate fear, they say, of quote-unquote jihadist terrorism, whether it's Fort Hood or San Bernardino or the recent truck attack in New York. What do you say to them?
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. And so if fear was the driving force of policies to keep America safe, Americans safe inside of this country, we should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
Shall we begin? Oh, man. The Democratic plantation is honestly, genuinely, one of the greatest forms of entertainment that we have ever had. And I'm talking about human history. We done had everything from Shakespeare to the Colosseum. You understand? And this right here is top tier. This is creme de la creme. Do y'all hear this? Now, this isn't some sort of, off-kilter messaging for the Democrats. This is actually right on script, right? The white man, the white man, the white man. Oh, well, why does your life suck? The white man. Why can't you get your shit together? White supremacy. Why are you so miserable? White man. And, I'm pretty much at a place where I expect that from these individuals. But what I do not, prepare myself enough for is the fact that they will continue to bury themselves alive. Now, Ihan Omar is one of these characters in Congress who, let's just say she has one of the most outspoken anti-American sentiments. And it makes sense because she is not only not from America, but she still holds close to the place that she is from, Somalia, which, again, shout out to all my Somalians out there, my Habasha folk out there. But she has come to the United States, was afforded the opportunity to be a part of our government, and yet she continues to spew anti-American rhetoric. Right? That's a special combination of smooth-brained right there. That's a special sort of stupid. You come to the country you so-called hate. You become employed by the government of the country you so-called hate, and you are paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by the people that you hate. And then on top of that, breaking news. The evil white man just so happens to be the very same man that you are bedded with. Exhibit A through Z right here. That's right, folks. That right there is Ihan Omar's hubby. That's her man's. That's her guy. White dude for Harris right there. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wasn't Ihan married to her brother? Well, allegedly, I got to put that just for the sake of content and the platform. Allegedly, she actually did marry her brother in order for him to get his papers. And she looked just as happy when she was with her brother as she does with her master over here. Now, the reason I bring this up is because, hypocrisy, especially in the age of information, it's the only way that you can refute a point. Right? Like, if you really get down to it, there's so much information that is contradicting. You hear one side and then you have other. And it's two complete different stories about the exact same thing. And it's dependent upon whoever's controlling the narrative. Oftentimes, whoever is the loudest, whoever, repeats the message enough times, etc. So in a day and age like this, the only way that you're going to dismantle this foolishness and to wake people the hell up is to show them right in front of their faces the level of hypocrisy. So here we go. I'm going to run this back one more time, and I'm going to keep this image up as a reminder because you might have forgotten already.
Should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
Yeah, she's so fearful of the white man, so damn fearful that she lays up with him every night and wakes up to him every morning. That's how fearful they are of the white supremacist. Oh, this is so good. Folks, it's all an act. It's all theater. Life is but a stage. They're playing you right in your face. Ketanji Jackson, judge/activist, social justice warrior Ketanji Jackson, stands up for the plight of black women. Yeah, same Ketanji Jackson is married to a white man, happily married. Wedded bliss to the so-called enemy. Okay. AOC, proud Hispanic woman, stands up for the plight of POCs, the people of color. White man. Interesting. Real interesting. Oh, Kamala Harris. Who could forget our favorite cackling queen? Dougie, white husband. Interesting. Look, I'm for it. I'm all the way for it. Love who loves you. I am in 100% endorsement of you loving the person who loves you back. Absolutely. Color, creed, race, all that out the damn door. You got a problem with it? You're the problem. But Ihan, the boldness in which you speak, the conviction in which you have for your message, just for you to have that right there, that's him, hubby. Look at you taking selfies and shit. New background alert. But unfortunately, those who are given over to the Democratic plantation ideology, those given over to the woke identity, they don't want to see what's right in front of them. They want to perceive the world in a way that's going to benefit their sociopathic, narcissistic, and more than likely mentally ill minds. So yeah, I'm just doing my job on reporting reality as best as I can. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But in these type of situations, it speaks for itself. The greatest threat in America is the white man. And so I will join myself to that very same white man as my life partner. Make it make sense, folks. Make it make sense. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there, or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3-6-5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.